So hello viewers, welcome back to my channel, and this video is specially made to show you how to infuse bust pad or bra cups to your corset or your bustier or your dress. So first thing to do is to take your cup, and then you could sew it in by ½ inch or ¼ inch all the way to the bust point area of the bra cup. Then you take your cup, I already did this. You take your cup and you attach it to the seam allowance of the corset. This is it. You attach it to the seam allowance of the corset. So if it is not a corset, if it's just a regular dress, in as much as it has a lining, you could attach it to the lining of the dress. So you take your cup and you attach it starting from the under bust seam. This is the seam to the under bust. So you place it, make sure you identify the center of the cup. You place it and then you tack it down with your needle and thread, your hand needle. Then you place the upper part. You have to make sure, now here is where some people make a mistake. You have to make sure that the cup is not placed this way, because if you don't place it well, it's going to have some excess, some unsettlement here. It won't form that cup that we need. You can see how this one is properly formed. It's very layered and formed. You can see how the cup is standing. Is by the placement. You can see how it is standing very well. No excess fabric there. It's very it's sleepy and very curvy. So now you don't want to make the mistake of placing the upper part of your cup from the chest area. It must not start from the chest area. I repeat, it must not start from that chest area. If you make it to start from that chest area, then it won't form the cup that you need on the outer part. It will not form that cup. So what you're going to do is you have to make sure you place it from the under bust first. That is the very first place you place it. You can either pin it down or tack it down with needle and thread. Then you make sure you place it. You make sure that you place it, let the middle be on the middle of the darts of your corset. You place it, make sure that it doesn't have any excess fabric. Then wherever it stops, that is where the upper part is going to stop. Now if you tack it down, you're going to see, can you see how the outer part is looking? It's looking formed, no excess fabric outside. So you make sure that it is well placed for that cup to come out perfectly well. So now I'm going to go ahead and pin it down. I'll go ahead and pin it down. Make sure you pin it down at the upper part. Then for the side, it must not start, the edge of the cup must not start with the edge of the seam. Just make sure that there is no, you drag it, you pull it like so, there are no excess fabric. Then wherever it ends, you tack it down. Do we understand? I hope we do. Well, this is so easy. Just the essence of this is just to make sure that there are no underlying fabrics or any ease underneath. We want everything to form and mold. We are more or less like trying to mold it. We are trying to mold it. Then when you are sure that it's well molded, you pin it down. You pin it down. You just pin it. You pin it. Make sure that you pin it properly. Pin it down properly. When you're pinning it, you check the front part to make sure that you don't have any fabric. You can see there's no fabric, it's already formed and is standing very well. So we can go ahead and continue with our pinning. You could do this how comfortable it is for you. Some people use hemming gum to gum it down before doing the actual tacking, the final tacking with needle and thread. But I believe it's still going to form this way. So you pin it down like so. Now after this, I'm going to go in to use the needle and thread to tack it down. So I'll just maintain the allowance. We can see the same allowance. I'm going to tack on the same allowance, not on the fabric. If you tack on the fabric down to the foam, it's going to show on the outer part, which we don't want. So just go in. Most times, some people just tack it down here, up here, and one here, one here. But I like to tack it round. You can see this, the way it's staying. There is no way it's going to get loose later in future. You know this, we get to wash it and all. If you just do little tacking here and there, it might get loose afterward. But I like mine to be very strong and firm, so I tack it all around the seam area, all around, so it's going to stand firm and be strong. Remember, whatever you're doing, you make sure you have to put into consideration the longevity of whatever you're sewing. How lasting will this method be? How would it last for the person that will wear it? Also put that into cognizance whenever you are making anything for your clients. So you tack it round the seam. Make sure you don't pass your needle across the main fabric. Make use of your seam. Make use of the seam area to tack it down. So we are just going all in around, and you make sure you do this before joining the lining to the fabric. You do this before joining the lining to the fabric, so it's going to be very easy for you. If you attach the lining to the fabric before doing this, you might encounter some difficulty while doing the tacking. The lining would be in the way, so it's best you plan how you want to foam your dress or your blouse before lining. Do you want to iron your wadding, or you want to use your bra cup? Whichever way you want. So now I've gotten to the end of the cup here. I'm just going to close up the stitch. You close up the stitch, and then you start from here again and do it all the way round to the other end, and that is it. Very easy and very simple. So now I'm done tacking the cup round the seam allowance. Make sure you tack it round the allowance from the underbust. Make sure the cup is touching directly the underbust. Then after that, I'll then go ahead and tack the upper part to where it stops. So yes, this is it, guys. This is it. You can see how it is standing. You can see how properly curved it is. No slacks in any area. You can see how perfect it is looking. How well standing the cup is. So please make sure you subscribe to this channel, like, share to your friends, and turn on that notification bell, so that if I post any video, you're going to get notified to watch it. Please and please subscribe to this channel. Promote us, please. Encourage us to do more for you. Encourage us. The subscription give us that encouragement and zeal to want to upload more, to want to do more, to want to show you more of these hacks, more of these secrets that even where you are paying to learn this fashion designing, they might not teach you in detail. Please subscribe to this channel, like, share the video to your friends, share the link, and God would bless you. Thank you so much. I hope you learned something from this video. I hope you learned something new and different from what you know. Thank you so much. Thank you. See you in the next video. Bye, guys.